Hi everybody, it's John here. I wanted to tell you a story about something that happened probably about 15 years ago. I used to volunteer with a late night street outreach called Refresh, and one Christmas Eve, three of us, myself and two of the other volunteers, we went into the town, round the pubs. We weren't drinking. I'm a recovering alcoholic, but we were all dressed in fancy dress, and we did that, and then we went to the midnight mass at the Church of England church in the town for Christmas Eve. I was wearing my Aikido suit, and I had a mask, and I was supposed to be Hong Kong Fooey. My friend Tony was dressed as a shepherd, and my friend Dawn was dressed in a Santa outfit, Miss Santa outfit. So we went around the town and saw a few people we knew and talked to a few people. And then we went to the midnight mass, and we walked in, and it was full of Christians, or full of people wearing suits and jackets, and all looking smart. And we walked in, and people looked around and they were like, "Oh no, what's this lot doing?" They thought there was going to be some trouble because they didn't know who we were. And so we sit down in the pew, and there was a guy in the pew in front of us that I knew from church. I tapped him on the shoulder and said, "All right, Derek." And he looked around and he went, "Oh no." He thought, because it just looked funny the way we were in fancy dress. And so we were enjoying the service, and the vicar that gave the message that night, it was like a wee sermon. He was actually one of the volunteers on Refresh as well, and so it was really good it was him. And then he gave the message, and we just couldn't believe it. He was teaching from 1 Samuel chapter 16, where Samuel goes and anoints David as king, and all David's brothers are there, big strapping lads, and the Lord's saying to Samuel, "No, it's not him. No, it's not him." And he rejects all the sons, and Samuel says, "Don't you have any other son?" And David was out. He was the youngest. He was like just a scruffy shepherd. So they waited for him to come back, and God said, "That's him. Anoint him king of Israel." And the scripture that it was talking about and preaching the message on was that man looks on outward appearances, but God looks to the heart. And we're sat there dressed in fancy dress. People thought we were drunk, so they didn't know what was going on. And yet we were three volunteers, and we used to do this late night street outreach till 3 in the morning, Friday night, Saturday morning. And it was just, the message was just perfect. And I think they did communion, and we went up, and this vicar, when he saw us, he just hugged us. He just thought it was so funny. And I was telling somebody about this today, and it just reminded me of it. So I thought I'd make a video about it, because you can look at people and you just don't know what's going on inside. We judge on outward appearances. Maybe if you saw some big strapping muscly guy walking down the street, you might feel threatened and scared, but it could be a pastor, it could be a lovely, gentle guy. You don't know. So don't look at people so much on outward appearances. Find out who they are, because God knows their heart, and He will reveal to you His love in people. So thank you for watching. God bless from Scotland. Bye for now.